Good morning. It is 10 o'clock a.m. on the button on Saturday, August 14th, 2021. I'm Christiana Ellis, and I just got up. This is 5 more minutes. It's too hot. That's the truth. But I'm inside where there's air conditioning. That helps. Yesterday was a packed day for me of I was going to say mostly good things. I So basically it was a hard week at work and finished on relatively good note. So that's good. Won't go into the details there, but left for the day feeling relatively good about how it all went. And so then yesterday evening, we finally had the rescheduled first real play session of the Avatar Legends campaign that I signed up for, which is very cool. And I had a lot of fun with that. So there was 4 sessions in the campaign that we signed up for, and the first one was really just character creation and the like inciting incident and all of that. And then so uh, last night, originally the first real like story session was supposed to be on Sunday, and then we had to reschedule. But last night we had it, and it was a lot of fun. It was definitely, traveling, and our party kind of, because our party didn't really know each other except for the inciting incident that we decided on, so it was kind of getting to know each other's stuff. But then we essentially experimented with our first try at the combat mechanics by entering a competition for wrangling pig hybrids. And this is the world of Avatar: The Last Airbender. So if you have seen that show, you know that all of the animals are these weird hybrid animals. And so there were cow pigs and sheep pigs and pig chickens. And so we were trying to, it was a competition, like a rodeo sort of thing, of trying to wrangle them into a pen. And that's how we learned in the first combat. But as is true with the Powered by the Apocalypse type of game, it is really much more designed to be, it has one of its principal tenets: play to find out what happens. Like, that wasn't like a planned encounter or anything. It was just kind of came up organically, and it was a lot of fun. And then also, after that was done, I stayed up a little bit later to watch the newest episode of Ted Lasso and of Star Wars: The Bad Batch. The Star Wars: The Bad Batch had its season finale last night, and it was really good. I have to say, with the Bad Batch is a show that, like, I wasn't super excited about, except just beyond the idea that I expected it to be a quality show. But I wasn't super really excited by the premise. I was sort of feeling like we've already had a lot of stuff about the Clone Wars, and this kind of just feels sort of like an extension of that. I wasn't necessarily like, their sort of backdoor pilot episode that they had during this final season of Clone Wars. I was just like, I don't know. I mean, I'm not sure I really, I want to see that. I'm kind of tired of all of these side stories that are just trying to fill in all of the gaps from the existing stories. Um, but that said, I have enjoyed it. Especially just considering, um, that I wasn't necessarily intrigued by the initial premise. I thought it was. I think it's pretty good. I'm digging it, and I am finding more meat than I expected to on the bone of um, the actual process and logistics of the Republic fully and officially becoming the Empire now that the war is done. Because that's a little piece of this that we didn't necessarily feel like we needed to see, but we hadn't seen. Because by the time we get into Rebels, it's fully the Empire already. So seeing this transition period has been kind of interesting. So yeah, I've been enjoying that. But then I also watched the episode 4 of season 2 of Ted Lasso, and it's just so sweet. That show, man, I tell you, it's just happy fuel for me. You know, your mileage may vary, but that's certainly how I feel about it. It was a Christmassy episode, and I just loved it. It's so good. I like it a lot. And so today, the two things that I really kind of have on my list for today, other than sleeping in, check, is I want to play a little bit more Subnautica, I think. I want to watch this week's episode, which was the finale of Critical Role Exandria Unlimited, because I've been really enjoying that. And then tonight, continue the Rime of the Frost Maiden campaign, which I was excited for last week, but then just wasn't feeling well in the evening. So hopefully feeling better in the evening today. I expect to. I feel fine now. And so we're getting towards the end of that adventure, and it's been a really exciting journey. I'm excited to, see how we finish. I don't know if tonight will be the last session, but if it's not, then the next one definitely will. So that's we're getting close. Tonight might be the last sort of adventure session, and then the next one would be epilogue or something, but we'll see. So I'm going to leave it there for now, and I'll talk to you all tomorrow for 5 more minutes.